Hey, Geeky Castillo fans, welcome to my first toy lineup review. I will be reviewing the 1990 movie classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles based on the Jim Henson designs of the original film. And I'll be reviewing all four turtles individually and possibly look forward to possibly a fifth video. I'll be talking about the difference between all of them and showing them off directly. So with that, let's get started. Alright, so for the first review, I figured it would be appropriate to start off with our leader of the group, Leonardo, who, of course, here you can see the packaging. Nickelodeon on the top right here, classic collection in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Of course, 1990 movie Leonardo. And right here, 34 points of articulation, inspired by the original Turtles. And you can see really cool packaging, very retro inspired by the original toy lineup from the late 80s, early 90s and such, by Playmates, of course. And, of course, at the bottom you got your UPCs and stuff. What's fun is in the back, you can see these are also part of the other lineup of classics where they released Rocksteady and Bebop as well as the original four, inspired by the original cartoon. I'll go ahead and give a quick read since we're starting with Leonardo. I'll give all the extra details. Available for the first time, the classic figures are based off the original Turtle character costumes created by Jim Henson Productions for the classic 1990s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. With 34 points of articulation, signature weapons, and a personalized sewer lid name plate. Sorry for my horrible reading. They are a perfect recreation of the old school Turtles that busted onto the movie screen and changed the Turtles world in a big way. The fun-loving and pizza-eating teen Turtles are now known around the world and have everyone screaming cowabunga. Originating from a black and white comic book series, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles went on to become the #1 ranked animated TV series for an unprecedented 5 straight years from 1989 to 1993. With over 190 episodes aired, in addition to 4 major films hit the big screen, landing on top of the charts as some of the biggest independent films of all time. Now, if you are like me, you grew up with these. I was born in the 80s. I remember seeing the toys as early as 1988, I believe. I could be wrong, but I remember my brother and me got Rocksteady and I got Raphael, not knowing who they were because the show wasn't on the air yet. But I remember immediately falling in love with the characters and the idea of I've always been a fan of turtles in general. I've had pet turtles for good parts of my life. So, yeah, much love for this lineup, and I really hope it lives up to my expectations. So let's get started. I can't believe I'm going to do this. I never open collectibles like this, but for you guys, and for the fact that I really like these. It's like the collectible's not going to be... Yep, there we go. Oh, that sounds horrible to do this. Oh, my inner child is crying right now. Actually, my inner child wants to sit down and play with these a lot longer. But my inner collector is cringing a bit. Okay, let's see. Inside we have a little booklet. And we'll toss that off to the side. A little booklet from Nickelodeon itself. And it looks like we're getting, your typical, hey kids, look at all the stuff you can buy. Ooh, spend more money. Yeah, actually, funny thing is, I've seen so many new things for Ninja Turtles, everything from stretch skins to seat pets to all this other stuff that I would never buy. And I apologize for any extra noise, but here we go. Obviously, we got the Leonardo base right here. Oh, and here's the infamous nameplate. As you can see, Leonardo, 1990 movie Leo. Leonardo himself is just kind of put in there. And we'll hit him, get his katanas, and of course these had to be, sorry for the noise again, but just deal with it. There we go, toss that off to the side. Okay, so we've got the katana, what are they called? The size? No, not size. I'm really sorry for not remembering at the moment what they're called, but deal with it. There you go. They fit perfectly. They've got great amount of detail, and I'll get into my do's and don'ts about these and my likes and dislikes in just a minute, but just want to show you they fit perfectly. They're going in and out smooth, nice detail to them, and such. Leonardo himself, kind of a lightweight figure, not as heavy as I expected him to be. Definitely a lot of articulation to the figure. I mean, the toes individually move, which is great. The fingers, same thing. So you can essentially pose these in such a way. Hold on, let me see if we can do this. Come on. Wow, it's the only issue I'm having right now is that it's definitely gonna be a figure that doesn't break down easily. But it is going to take some wear and tear into getting it to move a little bit more smoothly. His chest also allows for an upper body movement, independent from the shell. The straps are actually loose, which is cool. His head has a good swivel to it. I mean, you could seriously see. There you go. You can just attach those in there. Oh. We'll see. This is what I was worried about, is that certain little things, even with their great amount of detail, weren't going to be perfect. Actually, that's not bad. But again, my only detail so far is the shoulder joints are a little bit stiff, and allows for a bit of an awkward movement that I'm not sure if it's coming off to you guys, but I'm having the hardest time just getting him to put his arms down in a straight form. Yeah, I don't know. And unfortunately, this arm feels, I don't know if you saw that, but it's a bit flimsy. So I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna have to take a look at that later. We got your knee pads, and like I said, the toes can be shifted individually, allowing for a lot of positioning on the character. The thighs move well, kneecaps, no joint at the knee, but the ankle has a joint to it. You got the usual pegs at the bottom, peg attaches at the bottom, and yeah, there's your Leonardo. Let me see if I can sit him on this appropriately without him falling, which it doesn't look like he's gonna allow it. Okay, come on, Leonardo. We're not trying to do what do you call it? There we go. Yeah, so there you go. Let me zoom in for you guys here. There you go. Not a bad looking figure. My only issue is this flimsy arm that, like I said, it's a little loose, and I cannot get him to put his arms down properly. But other than that, the sculpt is great. I do feel the eyes are a little awkward in him. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels like they have a little. Could use just an incy bit more detail on that. But other than that, not a bad thing going on here. I'm gonna be displaying him on my desk proudly and happily, and so there you go. All right, so that's it for Leonardo. Although I'm sure you're noticing that the figure is starting to tilt back, and that's from shifting him around. But there you go. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. This review was helpful at all, in the comment section, and make sure to check the rest of the reviews for the other 3 turtles. So until next time, thanks for tuning in.